Shot make sure we don't double back on. Suck a nigga weak, nigga belong. Yeah, turn into a demon, boy, them niggas ain't dumb. One nigga clear this bitch out. I think I witnessed a murder. Your location off. Wanna play hide and seek. The way this gangster move, you think I'm a little salty. Stand on it, you a stepper, gotta show me. I'm in the trenches with the shooters. Kobe, established in a motherfucker, I don't think they know me. Bottom fall out, niggas hurt. Bitches nervous, know you do. Washed up out of service. Right now, you do anything, you ready for murder. Go against a gorilla, you know a gorilla hurt. Start from the bottom and aim up. 100 rounds to eat your ass up. Take your ass in GD here, flip a nigga truck. Rinse his hands off with the gas from the pump. I slide through the night for Christmas. Rum, pum, pum, pum. No drive-bys, I bounce out with it like rum, pum, pum. Rum, pum, pum, pum. Rum, pum, pum, pum. I'm gonna do it again. Kobe Bryant at the stables, I'm a ball on that ass. 1-year-old baby, creeping crawl on that ass. Got a cold booger swole up and froze on that ass. Gorilla, man, that young nigga, 8.5. At the car wash, they never seen a hog in a bath. 5 chains, big boogers, bang, I'm making them mad. Intersection with that Hercules pose on that ass. Water on the street, on my tippy toes on that ass. Compton, grab some chips, I bust a spread on that ass. Got them 26s whipping like a slave on that ass. Disrespectful boy, I misbehave on that ass. Grab that tree trunk and wave on that ass. Big took in the garage, don't get smoked on that ass. Heavy starch creased up and fold on that ass. Fish telling sideways, throwing rocks at their ass. Gorilla beating on a midget in the trunk on their ass. Purple badge, you say I put the straps on it. Chiquita banana with straps on it. Crutch got me off balance, like I'm drunk on that ass. Slide off in that black mamba, dunk on that ass. Quick shave, hit him with 30 pounds of bunk on that ass. Pressure, wave a flag, or say bunk on that ass. Leave you with some hematomas or some lumps on that ass. Dum-dums in that ride pump. Brick on that ass. Old game, but this lame think he's slick on that ass. Any altercation, I'm gorilla stomping that ass. Stay ready, he been had that mop stick on that ass.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh, the guy always on the job. I got 5 Let's Talk. As always, it's real talk. So go ahead, hit that button. They don't got. I mean, I messed up. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. Go ahead, hit that button. They don't got no teeth, so just go ahead and reach. Support the channel. Support your boy, and above all, support the movement. Shout out to my mods, man, in the building, man. My boy always here. Shout out to my boy Sticky Fingers. Peace, God. What's good? Today y'all see it. Back with another Big Meech report. I want to say kind of late on this, but I've been having a lot of things to do, so this is one of the things that I didn't catch up on. I didn't keep myself abreast to, but for all those that are just now going to walk in today, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't hide. It don't cost you nothing to hit that button. The buttons ain't got no teeth, so just go ahead and reach, man. Big Meech, 50 Cent. Back with another one. Um, we should have known this was coming from 50 Cent. All the trolling, now Big Meech is alleged to be saying that he needs help paying his bills. Um, I don't really believe that's Big Meech GoFundMe, but at the same time, it's a classic 50 Cent move. Classic 50 Cent move. Make you look bad, tear down your persona, tear down your image, tear down anything that would be left of Big Meech that anybody would want to fuck with or have any dealings with. Um, $30,000. And this is the thing, 50 Cent, he's a good troll, man. He does his thing. He doesn't ease up, man. But if Big Meech is trying to live in a $30,000 Airbnb, he has to pay up to $30,000 a night, a week. This is the clear picture of not getting the picture. I mean, you came home, your decisions that you made have cost you dearly. They cost you dearly, Big Meech. There's nothing in the catalog of Big Meech making no money by itself. Um, he needed the drug gang to be famous. He needed the drug gang to put out content like Young Jeezy. I don't think that if Big Meech was never in the drug game, I don't think he would have found no talent like Jay Z, Jeezy. I don't believe that he would have made his mark in music the way he did without drugs. I mean, look at Blue Da Vinci's rap career. They didn't have no ghostwriters for him. They didn't even think out the clear plan of what it is that they was gonna do. To be honest, um, it's funny to me. It's funny to me that this dude is begging for the GoFundMe, asking for the GoFundMe now. You want people to help take care of you when you didn't take care of nobody. Now, people might say, "Oh, how did Big Meech uh, come home broke if he was taking care of everybody?" Easy, because people started to get wind that he was a rat. Now, I know y'all probably gonna say this BS, but I just seen Lil Meech about 3 days ago, 4 days ago. It was on the 8th or something like that, right? I was in I was like in Watts at the Foot Locker where that's at on what's that on like Alvarado City? What's that right there, man? What street was that? I wasn't El Segundo. I forgot, but I seen it. The person I was with, like, let's go over there. Ooh, so I go over there. One thing I will say about Lil Meech, right? I mean, he's not really that star, but he did look comfortable walking around with just one other person. I don't think that he didn't have on no jewelry like that. So maybe that was the reason. But for him to be walking around the way that he is, I wasn't able to get no true footage of him and shit like that. You know how security be. And then, the dick sucking ass security at the shoe store, oh, let him in. But I'm gonna tell the homie to send me that picture too, because Lil Meech was looking a little raggedy. The nigga hair was looking a little nappy and shit. Had the bullshit grape overalls on. with the one side hanging, like looking real bullshit. But Big Meech is alleged to have posted a GoFundMe account. What does this say about the spending habits of the people? What does this say about the future outlook of what we got going on? Um, if Big Meech was looking to the future, he wouldn't have came home and did what he did. Now he has to deal with GoFundMe accounts, allegedly, allegedly. But game over, game over. But this can be applied for somebody to ask, or for him to be wanting somebody to come in and save it. A GoFundMe is quite weird, knowing that Floyd Mayweather took the picture with him. And this goes back to what I say, man. A lot of these dudes just want to take pictures and they clout chase, man. A lot of these dudes have no backbone to say, hey man, we gonna work it out, or there's none of that. So even though he was with the richest op, nothing came out of Big Meech interacting with Floyd Mayweather. Nothing. Nothing came out of that. And that is where the blessings really could have came from for Big Meech. Not saying to use Floyd Mayweather, but the persona, the swag, and the, the connections that Floyd Mayweather has. And I said it could be the best thing that could happen for him, but it also could be the worst thing to happen for him, because Floyd Mayweather is he knows people. So that could work two ways. They could be with it or they could be against it. And obviously, if this man is going ahead and striking up GoFundMe accounts, obviously, game over. Game over. It's a shame that, it's a shame that people just put certain stigmas on you. You know, it's even more messed up when they become true. And this is what Big Meech got to bear. He got to bear the fact that he lied. He lied from in prison all the way up into now, and he continues to lie. If Big Meech is, what happened to the concert? All them rappers should have been able to throw you something, Big Meech. If each rapper gave you 15,000, you would have been on. You would have had a good dealing if every rapper say that say they mess with you like that and gave you $15. I mean 15,000, you would have been up. But again, this is what I'm telling y'all. This is lip service. People are paying. The only person to do something in the show and tell for Chuck E. Cheese was 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the only one that actually made something out of nothing. Nobody else that's around 50, around Big Meech, Little Meech, Southwest T, nobody has tried to get them back onto the big screen. Or if you promoted this concert and these rappers said that they was going to be there, how come none of these rappers are willing to give you 10,000 apiece? Facts, sticky fingers. Ricky Rosetta definitely is doing things only to get at is only to get at 50. Mayweather, on the other hand, it's like up in the air. But it could be the same thing. He could only be there to troll. He could only be there to that. And this should, like, I wouldn't say that it should teach Big Meech a lesson or Big Meech should. No, I'm not saying none of that because Big Meech stuck his own foot in his mouth. Big Meech wanted to go down his own road. And if you're going to go down your own road, you're going to have to pay for it. Now, this dude asking for a GoFundMe, who's going to give this nigga money to where he could pay for a $30,000 Airbnb every night? It ain't his rent. This is an Airbnb. That means right after he leaves up out of there, somebody else is finna come and get that 30,000. So the owner might get a 60,000 piece up out of the month. So who wants to sit up here and donate something to somebody that couldn't even keep his own bag? He's not smart enough to look at the future and say, I'm gonna need to put something to the side just in case. Where is the understanding that Big Meech, you are a bum? You are not trying to get out there and have no motion. You would rather beg for $30,000 instead of amending your situation with 50 cents. So it's more important that you beg, but it's not more important that you just ask for 50 cents forgiveness. How real is that? How stubborn is that? That you would rather go beg from strangers instead of amending the situation that you had with somebody that helped your family get $5 million. Redundant to me. It's a lot of people that have paid lip services to Big Meech, Lil Meech. Um, that's how you know that this game and all this that we see on TV is watered down. But also, I'm glad that nobody is helping this rat out. Still ain't got no sound. Still ain't got no sound. What's going on? Okay. Um, nobody has came around with genuine outcomes. I think 50 Cent is the only one that really tried to help him, and Big Meech stuck his own foot in his own mouth. I don't think that nobody should be looking at 50 as the bad guy. I really don't. For you to come home and think that you could do whatever it is you want to do, you feel me? Then you have to reap the benefit of that. Whatever the benefit is, the benefit of not having shit, the benefit of having everything. You have to reap that benefit, not nobody else. So when you choose to lay down with fleas, you're gonna catch fleas. You know what I mean? Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, what y'all think. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide. Come and join the live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just I felt it kind of like weird that, you would strike a GoFundMe. You didn't have nobody to help you out of the situation that you was just in. So now you're going to beg from some people that you would never talk to. You going to beg from some people that you hope that you would never have to see. PSA, Big Meech, niggas know you a snitch. And I don't think nobody is really gonna help you. It's not even just the fact that you snitch, it's about how you snitch. And don't nobody like a rat bastard like that. Nobody. You may be down on your luck, go find somebody else. But to sit up there and say and do and move like you not is crazy to me. Crazy. Same day parlay, man. What's good with you, man? Salute, salute. I mean, this is like I said though, Sticky Fingers. This is the prime example of how the clout chasing, of how Hollywood, the false hope, the false pretense. You know what I'm saying? When the father wants what the child has, you know what I mean? It ain't the child wanting what the father has. It's the father wanting what the child has. So when the father comes home and he tries to ascertain what the child has, he burns everything else up. And this is the thing, and this is what's wrong with us. People have to understand if your time has came and went, your time just came and went, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with you being older. But when you want to alter the trajectory of your son's future, you ain't no good. When you step in the way of your son's elevation, you ain't no good. When you don't know how to sit back and enjoy the ride, know what's what, and abide by that for the sake of the bag for your family, you ain't doing no whole shit. You just abiding by the laws of you abiding by the rules and regulations. But it's crazy. And again, I'm gonna say it. Big Meech, he helped your son like Sticky say, he helped your son to act in classes. He put your son in rehab because he was popping too much ecstasy. He made your son a household name. And obviously, you didn't like the fame. You didn't like the fame. So now look where you at. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at, those Sticky Fingers. A lot of old heads nowadays don't know when just to step aside. You got to know when to step aside. Because if you don't know when to step aside, guess what's going to happen? You are going to cause the whole mother plane to crash. Now, it may just crash and they might be like, hey, you got to get off. But it also could crash and it could cause a gang of severe damage. Why would you want to test the waters of seeing if it's going to have a long lasting effect? Or is it just going to hurt a little bit and I got to get off? Why? Because we are not pointing out what needs to be pointed out. And when I say what needs to be pointed out, if you moving wrong, you're moving wrong. You can't jump in the pool with a gang of dirt on you. Even though you finna get clean, even though you jumping in the water, it is not recommended that you jump into a pool full of filth. More than likely, they're gonna want you to take a shower, a little bit razzle dazzled off. But people nowadays are jumping right into the water with all their dirty clothes, and then they come up from under the water and they be like, "Oh, this pool dirty? Nah, nigga, look around you. It's only dirty where you at. You dirty. So you're the problem. So how do we get to the solution? Rid ourselves of the problem. Problems are like Big Meech. Look at him now for a GoFundMe account, begging somebody to pay his bills. You ain't did nothing for nobody. Why should somebody pay your bills, Big Meech? Yeah, that's the biggest thing, Sticky Fingers, that 50 really treated Lil Meech like a son, looked after him, and you know what I'm saying, his father comes home and he does this. You know what I'm saying? I don't it, it's just it's bad, man. Because if you have your son's interest at heart, you don't let my son do his thing. Let my son get up in there. But you're not. That's not your option. You want to be on the stage. You want to be on the plateau. You want to be on the platform. You want that name again. And this is where people fall by the wayside because they don't know when hating is hating. And when you doing certain things, you subjugating yourself to being annihilated. Because that's what's going on right here with Big Meech in the BMF. He wanted to be the front man, the mascot, the man. And when you play all them roles, guess what? You're gonna be late to one of them. You're gonna be late to one of them. And when you late, something else is gonna happen that ain't gonna look too good. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man, on any topic though, man. I just want to tap in today because I seen that it said that Big Meech has started up a GoFundMe account, which I thought it was hilarious because I really think that, maybe 50 did it, but who knows? Who knows? Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can't trust a snake. You can't trust a snake. You can't trust nobody that's about getting over on other people. You can't trust these type of things. So now that he's here. He just messed up everything for his son. Now, Lil Meech was on Instagram tomorrow. He'd do promotions for 500. Now here it is. Big Meech talking about he needs some help with his GoFundMe. Looking bad, y'all. I told you, Sticky Fingers. I told you. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that don't know, I did this episode, and it was called. It's on the Big Meech report. It's called Big Meech versus Lil Meech, and I always said the Lil Meech story is gonna be better than the Big Meech story because now we already have the Lil Meech story. The Lil Meech story is already put out there by none other than 50 Cent. So in order for Big Meech to come up underneath his son's shadow, he got to do all sorts of fucking, and that's what he doing. He doing all sorts of nonsense. He come home over here. He come do this. He do that. Like for what? For what? I think Big Meech, and I'm gonna say it again. I think Big Meech was jealous of Little Meech, straight up, because the Little Meech story Is what's putting on right now. Is what's putting on right now. Um, Good question, Sticky Fingers. Me personally, um, I'm. It's hard to say because I could say I would hit 50 and be like, that ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? We could continue, but then it's like that is my father. That is my father. Even though I don't agree with what he just did, I'm still gonna be branded because of what he did. You know what I mean? Me personally, um, I would let my dad know, like, you fucked everything up, bro. Like, I would be mad. I would get at my dad, man, Imano. I would tell him what he did and the severity of what he did. Um, and no, I wouldn't have him around none of my business dealing. I wouldn't. Um, because now, if it comes your way, it comes your way. But when it came to me, you didn't let it unfold the way it should. You attacked it with jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness. So it's a plethora of things. Um, but Lil Meech ain't no street dude. So Lil Meech is gonna handle it and overlook it just like a family member is supposed to. We family. You gotta look over that. But me, nah, we would have had a problem. We would definitely had a problem. Um, it probably could have came to fisticuffs, but at the end of the day, nah, I wouldn't have fucked with my dad after that. I wouldn't have. You cost me everything, bro. Now I gotta build everything back up. And it don't matter if I spent the 5 million. It don't matter. You don't come home after knowing I spent the 5 million and go work with this. You don't do that. You just don't do that. You know, and even though it's your story, you don't you don't put yourself in your son, you don't sabotage your son. But seeing the way that in the games that Big Meech plays and indulge himself in, um, it's no surprise, man. It's no surprise. But yeah, I ain't gonna stay on too long, y'all, man. Not right now. It's Ramadan. I gotta get some things ready, and so I definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with me, tuning in. Shout out to my mod, always in the building, always on his job, man. Always indulging. So shout out to Sticky Fingers, man. I appreciate you, King. Um, as for everybody else, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Salute. Thank you for engaging in the room. Um, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of tired right now. I've been up. Uh, and my mind is slowing down right now, y'all. So uh go ahead and take care of yourselves above all, take care of each other. Y'all know what it is, y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got five, let's talk. And with that, man, I appreciate it, Sticky, man. I was trying to, keep it going, but I ain't got that much energy right now, man, and I'm tired, B. So I'm gonna go ahead, catch a catch some Z's. Y'all take care of each other. Y'all take care of yourself. I'll be back on later on. or tomorrow, man. With that being said, y'all know what it is. Hey,